Once upon a time, in a small village in a faraway kingdom, there lived a woman named Iberi. Iberi was a very kind and loving woman. She was the wife of Aunty, the most wealthy and powerful man in the village. They have been married for several years, but despite their efforts, they have not been able to conceive a child. So, Iberi decided to take in her little orphan niece, Adaku, and treat her as her very own daughter. As the years went by, the little girl grew into a beautiful young woman who was loved by her aunts dearly. Adaku would cook, clean and help her aunts with every chore in the house. She also ensures that her aunt and her husband's meals are well taken care of. She took very good care of the house. However, as time passed, Adaku began to feel jealous of her aunt Iberi. She felt that she was more beautiful than her aunt and deserved to be the wife of the most wealthy and powerful man in the village. Although her aunt has not been able to have a child, her husband still loved her dearly. This made her very envious, and she plotted to take over her aunt's place. When she was alone after finishing her chores, she would think of different ways to get rid of her aunt and replace her. She would often say to herself, "Why can't I be the woman of the house? I do everything a wife does except share a room with Aunty." One day, a chance came for her to have Aunty to herself. Her aunt informed her that she would be traveling to the neighboring village to visit her sick friend and that she will be back in a few days. Iberi asked Adaku to take very good care of the house in her absence. The next day, after her aunt's departure, Adaku started hatching her evil schemes. She started dressing provocatively in the house and would often find excuses to be alone with Aunty. She started to use her beauty and charms to seduce him. Aunty, who was also attracted to Adaku's beauty, soon fell for her seduction and they started having a secret affair. One night, Iberi came back from her long journey, feeling tired, only to receive the greatest shock of her life. She went into her hut to rest, only to see Adaku resting on Aunty's body. She could not believe her eyes. Adaku, upon seeing her aunt's return, was not ashamed. She did not care about her aunt's emotions and proudly told her that she and Aunty have been having an affair since the day she left the house. She also said that she was already pregnant with his child. Iberi was devastated and could not believe her own niece would betray her by having an affair with her husband. The news of finally having a child of his own made Aunty so happy. So, without caring about how his wife felt, he decided to take Adaku as his second wife. This news broke Iberi's heart, as she could not believe that two people she loved so much would betray her like this. Every day, she would lock up herself in the room and cry. She soon lost a lot of weight as she had stopped eating anything. Adaku, on the other hand, did not care about her aunt's sufferings, as she spent more time with her new husband, Aunty. Soon, her pregnancy began to show and she began to feel proud. Adaku's actions became more hateful towards Iberi. She would flaunt her relationship with Aunty in front of her and would always remind her of her inability to have children. This always got to Iberi and she would cry bitterly. As months went by, Adaku began to grow jealous of the thought of sharing her husband with her aunt. So she began to make up stories about her aunt wanting to harm her and her unborn child. She told these lies to Arinze, who believed her and sent his first wife packing out of the house. This was a very devastating moment for Iberi, who could not believe her husband and niece would treat her this way. Broken-hearted and feeling betrayed, Iberi wandered to a faraway land. There, she started a small farm of her own and worked hard. She took very good care of her crops and livestock, believing that one day her situation would change for the better. Unknown to her, she was already a week pregnant before she left her husband's house. She gave birth to a bouncing baby boy she named Uchenna. She raised Uchenna with all the love and care in the world. Iberi's son, Uchenna, grew up extremely strong. One day, a group of dangerous bandits invaded their village and took some villagers as hostage. Uchenna single-handedly fought the warriors and rescued the villagers. This news of his bravery spread around the village, capturing the attention of the king, who rewarded him greatly. Uchenna made his mother so proud, and Iberi never stopped thanking the gods for giving her a son like Uchenna. One day, Iberi and her son were home when they received a visit from a strange young man. His name was Ebube. He revealed to Iberi that he was the son of Arinze and Adaku. He also revealed that his mother had been struck with an unusual sickness that no one could cure, and his father is now bedridden. Ebube then decided to visit a seer, who told him that his parents had wronged an innocent woman. The seer directed him to the village and told him to look for a woman named Iberi, who was his father's first wife. The seer instructed Ebube to seek the forgiveness of Iberi on behalf of his mother. Only then would his mother be cured from the strange illness. So, Ebube journeyed to this village in search of a woman named Iberi and was directed to this village. Iberi could not believe what she had heard. Although her niece hurt her very badly, she did not hesitate to forgive her. She had learned to let go of the pain and resentment from the past. Ebube was very grateful for Iberi's kindness. He was also very happy to meet his brother, whom he did not know existed. Ebube journeyed back to his village, and miraculously, his mother was cured from the strange sickness, and his father was no longer bedridden. Ebube gathered his parents and told them about everything that had happened and how Iberi had saved Adaku's life. He also revealed that he had a brother named Uchenna. Adaku could not contain her emotions and cried. She confessed to how she lied and wronged Iberi of trying to kill her and her unborn child. Full of remorse, she decided to visit Iberi the next day and ask for forgiveness. The whole family journeyed to Iberi's village to sincerely apologize for everything they put her through. Adaku confessed to her deeds and asked for her forgiveness. Iberi, with a kind heart, forgave them, and so Iberi later became a very successful farmer and the mother to the most powerful warrior in the land. The two brothers built a strong connection and took time to visit each other, even though they lived apart. The rifts between the two families were settled, and they lived happily ever after. The lesson to be learned from this story is that jealousy and envy can lead to tragic circumstances and hurtful actions, and we should treat people the way we want to be treated. Even in the face of betrayal and heartache, one can still rise above and find success and happiness. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel. I will see you in our next story. Bye.